Good day, first world travellers, and welcome back. Today I am in Ercolano in Italy, and guess what I'm doing? I'm going up a volcano again, but this time it is the epic one. It is Mount Vesuvius. So I've been up a number of volcanoes in my time. It's a tough life, isn't it? But let's face it, Mount Vesuvius is the one that you have to go up if you're into volcanoes like me. Because of course it is very famous. It did destroy Pompeii and Herculaneum and many other towns in 79 AD. Let me just give you some information about how to do this trip, because it does seem to be a bit elusive in terms of people knowing how to actually do it. There are a lot of tours that you can do, but I would recommend not doing these because they are extremely expensive, anything up to €100 I've seen on TripAdvisor. The alternative is to do what I'm doing. This is €20, so come to this place. It's called Vesuvius Express over there. It's round the back of Ercolano Scavi train station, and it costs €10 for the actual bus ticket. The buses leave every 40 minutes, and €10 to actually get to the crater area, which, to be honest, I think is pretty good for a half day out. Anyway, I think it's time to go up a volcano. Oh, and by the way, I'm growing a beard, which is why I look like a tramp. Right, we're now up Vesuvius off the bus. Just a word of warning about the buses. So these companies just keep selling tickets regardless of how many seats are on the bus. So be prepared for a bit of a fight getting on the bus. I did actually get into a fight with an English tourist, unsurprisingly actually. Yeah, for apparently pushing him when he was the one pushing me. Word of warning, try and get into a fight with me, you will lose. And he did. Yeah, so I couldn't get any shots coming up the volcano because I was on the aisle seat, unfortunately. Okay, tourist trap alert. You can get one of them walking stick things, which I believe you have to pay for. Like I said, tourist trap alert. You don't need one of them sticks, you're not climbing Mount Everest. So I'm almost up at the crater now, having a quick pit stop. You know what's worse than English tourists? English fat tourists. I'm astounded by the amount of morbidly obese people that are climbing up this volcano and literally struggling, clearly struggling after 30 seconds. Why come here if you cannot cope with climbing a volcano? It's crazy. There, the guy in the grey vest top. I will put an arrow. That's the guy I got in a fight with. Get on the bus. So we're at the crater, so you better watch it. One of us is going in the crater and it ain't going to be me. So behind me there is the first view of the Vesuvius Crater. Keep on walking, there's some more spots up there that you can view it from. Let's go. Now, apologies to those of you that are tourists. I don't mean to be offensive in any way, but this is just my opinion, okay? I am the traveller that tells the truth. That is my tagline for my channel. The guy that I'd got in a fight with earlier is now drinking a beer and complaining that his legs hurt. Really? Who comes to a volcano in Italy to get drunk and, you know, not expect that his legs are going to hurt? So the crater there, as you can see, you have steam rising. If you've seen my Campi Flegrei video, I'll link that up there. Check that out, because in terms of volcanic activity, that's substantially more there. This isn't as impressive. So all of that lot, the people that are so tired they can't carry on, have stopped to drink alcohol. Me, meanwhile, has continued. And there's a lot less people going up this way. Let's try and get some good lighting. Turns out there is none. There we go. Yeah, so this is much more impressive up this end as you walk further, because less people around. You can get a more broader view of the crater. I'm just going to be a complete hypocrite now with the alcohol. This is a Limoncello. I wouldn't normally drink on these things, but I'm in Italy, and this is a classic Italian drink. It's 30% alcohol. It costs €1.50. Do it. Oh, yeah, it's strong. Okay, I'm done with Vesuvius. Would I recommend this as somewhere to come? Yes, of course I would. It's a volcano, famous volcano. Even though I've been complaining about tourists all the way through this video, it's still somewhere you got to come. So make sure you do. By the way, I've just been to the toilet. It costs €1. Ridiculous. So now I'm going back to my hostel on the bus. Make sure you keep your ticket, by the way. Don't lose it or you have to pay again. I'm going to Sorrento. Come with me. So great news, I'm finally in Sorrento at Sant'Agnello station. It was the most horrific train journey of my life. It only took about 2 hours from the moment I left my hostel, which is meant to be a 40-minute trip. The first train went past, didn't even stop at the station. Then the train either broke down, crashed or derailed. I'm not sure what happened, but for about half an hour we were sat there inching forward in like a couple of inches at a time. Also, apparently Italian trains are free, because I just came from Ercolano to Sorrento and didn't pay anything because there's nowhere to buy tickets at the stations. So all in all, welcome to Sorrento. So I'm going to go and find my hostel now. By the way, this is a momentous occasion, because after, I think it's 314 days now, something like that, this is my last hostel that I'm going to stay at until I get back to the UK. And this is the last time I'm going to have to drag this goddamn suitcase from hell up hills. It's always uphill, never downhill, cobbly streets, obstacle course pavements in Bali. you name it. Finally, the hell is almost over. Part of me is sad, but part of me is also rejoicing inside and doing somersaults because I won't have to do this anymore, at least for a little while. So if you've enjoyed seeing Vesuvius, sorry not sorry about my offensive language about old fat English people, but as always, I don't care. If you've liked this, do the like, leave a comment as well, tell me about your trip to Vesuvius and also Sorrento. Tell me what to do in Sorrento, because I've got a few things planned, but I could do with some ideas. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you later.